Hey guys, it's Mossy Lungs, aka Moss, and today we are here with a game that I've actually recorded before. Like, the game audio was so incredibly loud, you could not hear me. So, I'm just gonna put in a little recap of everything that happened, and then, we'll come back to this. There are only a few people around on the street. Makes sense due to the increase in missing persons around the area recently. Oh my god, is the cat eating everyone? Well, the title says I shouldn't, but my heart says I should. The cat starts to lick lightly but enthusiastically at the blood on the knife. At your blood. The rain. After finding the number of the local vet, you pick up it. Turn, check the clock. Slightly over to knife, as if skipping in delight. Keep running. Keep running, girl. Huh? Interesting. How very, very interesting. Ending 0, it begins. What? So as you can see, I obviously got the beginning, the very first one, and somehow I managed to get this one, and this one. Look at their little face. Isn't that so cute? And that's all. I have 4 out of 40 endings. I don't know how I'm supposed to get all of these, but we are going to continue and see if we can get just a few more. I have a face cam because I feel like when you're playing creepy games, it's just a lot better to just have a face cam. And I've never done face cam. I'm recording this on my phone and going to hopefully sync the audio with this bad boy. Oh dear. So hopefully it comes out okay. Hopefully I don't look weird, and if I do, then face cam just didn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about. And I actually have my cat over there. Don't mind my messy room. I have my cat over there, Bobcat. She's snoozing, and so hopefully she doesn't try to, kill me in my sleep after playing this game and seeing how easily this cat can kill me. So, you're walking. Right, of course. It's the first time in a while that you've been feeling like going out. And you're actually glad that you did. The weather is absolutely perfect today. It's a good sign, right? Maybe your luck is finally starting to turn around. It's not. It's not. You I still can't speak. You tentatively allow yourself to feel excited for the possibilities of where you could go or what you could do, maybe even who you can meet. You're so deep in thought that you almost miss it. Meow. What was that? Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a lonely alleyway. The sunlight only just manages to reach down in between the tall buildings on either side. You timidly enter the alleyway and walk forward, the loose gravel and scattered debris on the ground softening your steps. Meow, meow. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the warm, almost ethereal light of the alleyway. Just alley. The end of the alley, in a big cardboard box. It's a kitty! It's a cat. Guess that should have been obvious. He meowing up a storm. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna skip some of this because I already know. I'm gonna pick do not take the cat home because that's what I should have done before. You'd never take this thing home with you. I did though. I took it home so many times. You just can't take it home with you. You're a responsible adult. So, last time I picked feed the cat and I fed him the rat, and the rat and his little army came back and murdered me. Bitten through your socks, nor the hatred pouring out from within them. All of it. Aimed at you. The last thing you see before your vision fails you is a pair of glowing eyes leering in the darkness beyond the doorway. Strength. When something with soft, slightly damp and sticky fur nuzzles your cheek. Oh, good kitty. But the cat saved me-ish? So I kind of want to look around and spare the mouse this time. Oh God. Are you sure? Spare the mouse. It's about this time that I go ahead and I take one headphone off my ear for when creepy stuff starts happening. It must be so hungry, it must be starving. Spare the freaking mouse. Don't you meow at me, buddy. You know the cat is hungry. Why are you hesitating? You caught prey for the cat's sake, didn't you? Are you really going to value the life of a filthy rodent more than the cat's life? Listen, I love kitties, but I don't want this little rat. You're mocking me, aren't you? Last chance. Hand over the prey now. Spare the mouse, buddy. You let the mouse go. It scurries away, squeezing into a tiny hole in the wall. You don't pay much mind. You don't flinch as a giant clawed paw slowly falls in front of you, blocking your path to the alley's entrance. Not that you had any delusions about escaping. The cat is hungry after all. Close your eyes in acceptance as the paw gently pulls you back and chomp. So the rat doesn't save me? Are you kidding me? A life spared? You're joking. You're joking. I spared that mouse. Okay, so now I guess let's go ahead and try to search our pockets because I think we have a chocolate bar. String bar chocolate. We find a chocolate bar. Is it? Nope, it's not even expired. Quite the find indeed. About to offer it to the cat when suddenly you're hit with the guilt as you remember something gut-curdling. Chocolate is toxic to cats. Oh my gosh, I'm so resist the urge to vomit at your near mistake. You feel so guilty, you throw the chocolate bar away into a nearby trash bin. An almost cat killer doesn't deserve chocolate. You go back to the cat, barely able to stand its innocently oblivious expression. That thing ain't fucking innocent. Meow. Doesn't even know that you almost... I'm sorry, I don't even know what to say. It doesn't care. It doesn't care. You're a horrible person. You know what? Stay there, I'll be right back. You leave the alley. And return with a whole fish you bought at a nearby grocery shop. It was a bit pricey, but it was the least you could do. Oh, he's happy. I want to just, keep the cat as a pet. I don't care that it's a demon. I will give it freaking blood offerings if it just lets me cuddle it sometimes. I let her bite the crap out of me all the time. She draws blood. I have scars all over my legs from letting her knead biscuits. I don't mind. Sorry again. I do not mind keeping a little bloodthirsty demon in my apartment, as long as I can pet it. The cat seemingly pays you no mind as you slip back out of the alley. Not feeling like you deserve a peaceful day out, you decide to just head back home. Oh my god, it's following On the way home, you notice more cats than usual watching from their hiding spots, but you try not to think about it. You can't help but wonder if they know what you've nearly done, but it's not like you meant to hurt anyone, right? I didn't do anything wrong. You finally reach your apartment building. You're about to unlock the door when... Oh my god. You look behind you, only see dozens of cats standing there, looking at you. Did they see you feeding the cat in the alleyway and thought you had more food for all of them? Sorry, I don't have any more food for you. None of them move an inch. You're starting to feel a little unnerved when finally a single cat pushes its way to the front and... it's held carefully between the teeth is the chocolate bar you'd thrown away earlier. It gave it back to me. It places the chocolate bar in front of it before looking back up at you, or something like that. All the cats look up at you. You can feel their judgment. You feel your sins weighing down heavily on your back, but without the money to buy enough food for all of them, you don't know what to do. Freaking beg for forgiveness, bitch. You collapse to your knees and bow down as low as you start to earnestly beg for their forgiveness. I'm so sorry, I swear. I'd do anything to make it up to all of you, but you're out of options. Suddenly... Oh my god, they're killing me? Feel something stir in your stomach and swim its way up to your throat, closing off your airway as it tries to force its way out of your esophagus. Blah. It finally succeeds with aid from your helpless gagging. Cough up a lung? Blah. What the? Lying on the ground in front of you. The fish? I coughed up a whole fish. Is a flopping fish. You just threw up a living fish. What the hell? The cats come rushing forward, all tearing hungrily. You know, this game would be so much scarier if, I could read. You're happy to finally be of help, truly, but how... Oh my god, how many fish am I gonna cough up? You throw up another fish. And probably another. And another. Am I gonna throw up like 100 fish? And another. Oh, shoot. And your stomach hurts. You're getting dizzy. You fall to your knees. Tears and snot are streaming down your face by the time you cough up a final tiny bloody fish and collapse forward. Your throat and stomach both burn in a way that feels dangerous, start to fade out. Despite the pain, you strangely feel a more overwhelming sense of hopeful pride that you've made up for your disgusting actions, that you've been forgiven. The sound of happy cats munching away at their fish fills your ears. Then... Oh, they're giving me the chocolate as I die! You feel something being nudged into your hand. It feels like it's the bar of chocolate you'd found in your pocket. You smile weakly. You've successfully atoned, but you don't really have the strength to eat your reward. Sadly, the last taste in your mouth as you leave this mortal coil doesn't get to be that of chocolate, but raw fish. 24. Fishing for pardon. So, what other endings is there? So if I pick do not take the cat home. I've done both of these, right? I think so. What was play with the cat? I don't remember. Buy a toy. I haven't bought the toy. You personally think your furry friend deserves something special. I'll be right back, okay? Quickly leave the alley and rush to a nearby pet store. You browse through all the different toys for cats. There are so many to choose from, plush and bright colored and scented with catnip. But I just bought Bobcat some catnip toys and she went insane. You can't stay in the alley playing forever, and you can't exactly afford to get another cat as a playmate. Another. That's it. You know exactly what to get now. After a quick and successful search of the store, you make your purchase and rush back to the alley, eager to show off your new find. I'm back! The alley feels even gloomier after spending time in direct sunlight. Makes you feel that much prouder of your gift. You skip over to the cat and dig in the store's plastic bag. I've got something for you. Cat leans up, curious at the bag's contents. Look at its eyes. You pull out your gift to the cat. Ta-da! It's a small cat plushie. Plushie is a light orange cream color with burnt stripes, making it resemble a tabby cat. The synthetic fur is soft, but not unrealistically so, and the large eyes are a pale green, more subdued than you would have expected for a toy. There's no denying it's just a plushie, but the thoughtful details still make it almost uncanny to the real thing, which makes it perfect. A companion for the cat, and one you could totally, or actually, afford. Win-win. Meow. That's not all. Give the plushie a little squeeze and... meows! Aww. I don't think the cat's impressed. The cat looks unimpressed. Well, you think it's cute. Guess your purchase wasn't so successful after all. Out of options and lower on cash, you awkwardly place the plushie in the box next to the cat. You get up and turn to leave. You're a few steps away when you hear an electronic meow behind you. Huh? It rejected my gift. You turn to see the plushie on the ground next to the box. The cat is watching you closely, staring. Pick up the plushie. You sigh and go over and pick up the stuffed toy. You really do just want attention, don't you? You hold up the doll and examine... Oh, wait. I didn't get to reach that. Examining it a little. It looks a little different. Did it just look at you? What's happening? Chomp. The plushie somehow opens its sewn-on mouth before biting into your wrist. Stop it! You try to fling it off, but its grip on you is strong as it drinks your blood, ravenous and frantic. Buddy, you hit against the concrete alley. Sorry, literally had to take an intermission in this intense moment. Try to tear at its sturdy fabric. I know you're right now. You tried, but try as you might, you can't seem to hurt it or make it stop. It's just a toy after all. Eventually you start to feel faint, enough to collapse to your knees in defeat. It looks so evil. The stuffed doll is drinking more calmly now, as if its previous aggression had been a mere reaction to your desperation. It seems satisfied that you're no longer putting up a fight. You think you blacked out for a second, because though you're still sitting the next time you're conscious, your eyes are closed. You feel so weak. You have to use all your strength just to pry open your eyes, and when you do, you see a kitten. Its fur a familiar orange cream with burnt. That thing again. It's lapping at your wrist. Look how cute it is. The kitten lifts its head and looks at you with piercing pale green eyes. It mews at you with a high, squeaky pitch, mouth covered in blood. It'd be downright adorable if you weren't about to die from blood loss. The cat strolls into your line of vision and picks up the kitten. It gives an indecipherable look before turning away. The cat carries the kitten back to the box and starts to carefully and dutifully lick it. Oh. You sway and find you can't right yourself before falling to the ground. Thump. It would seem that in the end, you'd gotten the cat a playmate after all. Living doll. I think I might try to get one more ending. I think I might split this crap up into parts because there's so much. There's so many things to it. So I think I've done all the options in this, maybe. So we're gonna go ahead and just take the cat home. Because I haven't done it after I've done the beginning. It butts its head into your temple, nuzzling it. Hee hee. You can't help but smile at the cat's enthusiasm. Let's get you out of here, yeah? 'Cause last time, you briefly considered cat food. That would be a waste of time. You shrug at the odd feeling and move on. Yeah, 'cause I haven't done any of this since I played the first time. First time I took it home immediately. So it feels weird having another living being inside it, being inside it after so long, even if it is just a cat. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you wait for it to walk away and explore the new environment. But it simply sits and looks up at you expectingly. Do something with the cat. Like what? Pet the cat, feed the cat, play with the cat, clean the cat. Pet the cat. It's not every day you have access to a cute fluffy animal. What else is there to do but pet it to your heart's content? You sit on the floor in your living room and click your tongue to call the cat over. Oh, look at it. The cat dashes over to you, immediately climbing into your lap. Poor thing, you just want some attention, don't you? Alright. Carefully pet the cat. A rub behind an ear, a scratch under the chin, a smooth sweep along the back. He's purring. You keep petting the cat in your lap, enjoying the bonding time together. But the cat starts to get restless after a while. Alright, let's do something else. Play with the cat. Poor thing was probably bored stiff sitting in that box all day, just watching crowds of people walking by them, ignoring them. You can't just leave them alone as soon as you're home. A little interspecies socializing won't kill you, right? Kind of has before. Oh, you just want some attention, don't you? You want to play? Okay. What to play, though? Look for some yarn. How about the laser pointer? Cats are curious creatures by nature. They're also natural hunters, sort of. Why not pass the time by letting the cat hunt after something it'll never quite understand? That sounds a little mean when you think of it like that. But it's not like the cat will know anyways. Ignorance is bliss, or so they say. So you dig out your old laser pointer from your long-gone dreaded days of group presentations in school. You flip it on and see that even after all this time, the batteries still work. That's unrealistic. That's unrealistic. Out of everything in this game, that's unrealistic. You get a little kick out of aiming it at the mirror hanging on the living room so it reflects off the glass, making a little red dot appear on your knee. You don't want to put it on yourself, dog. The cat cautiously walks over, stopping every few steps to cast a look of suspicion at you. When it finally reaches you, it lightly presses a paw to your knee, like it's trying to catch the dot of red light as casually as possible. You manage to hold back a chuckle, not that it really matters. The cat isn't paying attention to you at all, entirely focused on the light now resting on top of its paw. You move the light a little higher above your knee. Cat reacts immediately, trying to pin down the light. But the next second, you've already moved it to the floor. Oh, look at it go. The cat jerkily follows, attempting a more energetic pounce when you shift the red dot. Over here. Over there. And over there. By the couch. Oh, on the couch. The cat might be ignoring you, but you're certainly enjoying yourself. It's been a while since you've laughed this much. You're laughing so much, in fact, that you accidentally shift the red dot onto a lamp beside the couch. Uh-oh. In its haste to get to the light, the cat leaps onto the lamp, sending them both to the ground. Oh my gosh. The cat is sitting in the middle of the former lamp's broken shards. Back hunched, its head whipping around back and forth as if in panic. Quickly turn off the laser pointer and rush over. I'm so sorry, are you okay? Are you hurt? Reach down to pick up the cat to check for any injuries when it's pissed. Slash. Cat swipes at you, claws extended. It backs up and twitches away, making frantic half turns in various directions as if looking for something, or waiting for something to appear. Ow, jeez, that really hurt, you know. You hold the hand with the scratch close to your chest. It's bleeding, but it's not too big. You're more annoyed than anything, but... And it begins. Immediately, your annoyance starts to bleed into concern. You watch in shock as the cat starts to run around, tearing at the carpet, the sofa, your armchair. You want to stop it, but you're afraid of getting in the middle of its rampage. You consider calling a vet for advice on how to calm it down, but for some reason, you feel that wouldn't be a good idea. What happened to you? Is it an idea comes to you, or rather a realization? You grasp the laser pointer, aiming it safely away towards the floor in the middle of the living room, hoping the cat would calm down if it found what it was looking for. You turn on the laser pointer. Is it happy now? The cat's reaction is immediate. You screwed up. In the span of mere seconds, you watch as the cat spies the red dot from its perch on the shredded armchair, leaps high into the air, changes in the air, crash, and slams upon the dot on the floor with a weight and force that shakes the whole apartment, maybe even the whole building. You wonder dazedly how none of the other tenants have rushed over to complain about the noise. Yet as you stare at the sight in front of you, oh, look at the little guy. The cat has somehow grown in size, eyes bulging and glowing, tail thrashing, teeth enlarged, bared and covered alarmingly in a bubbling froth. Its giant claws rip and shred through the carpet, through the floor tiles, and even below them, ravenously trying to get at the red dot. Your hands are shaking. You don't know what to do. You feel trapped. You have to get away. Get it away from you. You slowly back up towards the door. The light moves with you. Instinctively, you flick the light away, this way and that, the cat stampeding after it. So fast. Smashing through the TV, breaking the couch in half. Oh, too fast. Bulldozing through the wall into the hallway. A chance. You turn, intending to bolt after the door, out of the door and never come back. But in your haste, you forgot something. You forgot several somethings. You forgot the laser pointer, gripped like a lifeline in your hand. You forgot the mirror, still miraculously hanging on the wall next to the hallway. The laser reflecting off of it, putting a small glowing red dot on the back of your head. And as you reach the door, you forget that it's locked. Uh-oh. Oof. You don't even have the chance to turn around before the cat lunges all the way across the room at you. I'm getting dead. You're torn to shreds before you can even blink. Ending 12 targeted. Okay, I think I lied. I'm gonna try to get one more ending. One or two more. I'm gonna take the cat home. And we're gonna try to do something, you know, something else with the cat. So I'm gonna pet the cat again until it gets annoyed. And then maybe clean it? Upon giving it a second look, you realize that the cat isn't exactly clean. Not surprising since up until you brought it home, it's been sitting in a dirty old box in an alley full of scattered garbage for who knows how long. You've heard that cats keep themselves clean, but maybe this is one of those times that a little human help couldn't hurt. You head to the bathroom and set things up, trying to remember how to wash a cat. You're definitely no expert, but you think the best way to get a cat clean would be carefully. You think careful is the way to go. This was a bad idea. Why did I click this? It's gonna maul me. It's gonna in like 5 seconds. Cats aren't always fond of water, so you doubt it'll be a fan of an excessive amount of it. So you pick the cat up and place it gently in the sink before turning on the water. The cat is startled, but ultimately doesn't try to run away. Nice. Scrubby scrub. You lather your hands with some soap and carefully give the cat a thorough half scrub, half massage. After a few minutes, you rinse the cat completely and gather it up in a blanket, drying it. When you take a brush and carefully run it through the cat's fur, the cat seems like it's in heaven as you brush it. Some hairs are sticking to you, but you don't mind. In fact, quite a lot of fur is sticking to you. You try to brush it away, but it won't come off. Guess you're up next for a bath yourself. Try to ignore the fur and finish with the cat quickly, but more hair keeps sticking to you. Your hands, your arms. Before you realize it, they're covered in fur that won't come off. It's thick enough that you try to just yank it off, but pain lances, I don't know, through the spot you tugged at. Upon closer inspection, you see that the hair is growing out of you. Ah! You can actually feel it now. Fur growing out of your back, your neck, your face, your eyes, your tongue. It's even growing inside your throat. Oh dear. As you collapse and start to choke on the thickening fur in your esophagus, the cat leans up to look at the fur growing out of your forehead, grooming your hair as thoroughly as you did for it earlier. It's purring. You'd think it'd be sweet if you weren't currently losing air. Still, feels nice at least to be looked after and cared for in some way, even if it's just for a little while longer. The cat's careful grooming is the last thing you feel, for you're no longer able to breathe. Self-care buddies. I want to try to get one more ending of some kind. Let's try to do something else with the cat, I guess, maybe. Maybe we can try to feed the cat. Looks hungry, so you decide to feed it. You're regretting not stopping for food earlier, as you don't have much left. Grocery shopping day is tomorrow, after all. I don't think you're gonna make it to tomorrow, honestly. You head to the kitchen and click your tongue, ensuring the cat follows after you. It leaps nimbly onto the kitchen counter and watches as you search for meal options. Let's see. You find something you expect. A can of tuna in the pantry. Some leftover meatloaf in the fridge. And what's that? You realize there's a tightly sealed Tupperware on the bottom shelf on the fridge. You don't recognize it. A foul odor is leaking from the container. Whatever's inside can't be safe for human consumption. The cat seems excited about it, practically salivating over it. Still, you're the caretaker here. You're the one who needs to decide what's best to feed a hungry cat. So you'll feed it the mystery food. What could go wrong? Is this really a good idea? Fine, I guess if that's what you want. You open the container and ugh. You just barely manage to keep from throwing up. My nose piercing is like hanging out. But just barely. The stench is overwhelming. Yeah, give me a minute. You hazard a look at the contents of the container, but you honestly can't understand what you're supposed to be looking at. Everything is just mashed together. What exactly everything consists of is a mystery you're more than happy to keep unsolved. Different shapes, different sizes, different textures. Not the color, though. All of it is the same color. The most unfortunate looking shade of gray you've ever seen. Tinted with a nauseatingly wet green film over the top. Herc. Am I supposed to warm it up, or you don't really know how to serve it? Any utensil or plate that touches it is getting thrown out immediately. No exceptions. Your hands are going to be scrubbed with soap and hot water to within an inch of their lives after this. You decide against putting this crap in your microwave. You doubt it would taste or smell any better warm. Not wanting to hold it anymore, you shake your head and practically toss the container next to the cat on the counter. The cat enthusiastically dives for the toxic-looking sludge, sniffing it as if savoring the scent. You turn to the fridge and close it. You've lost your appetite. You're about to head to the bathroom to wash your hands for the next hour or so when... Munch. Crunch. What the heck? A sharp pain in your foot causes you to stumble. Catch yourself on the kitchen sink and look down to see that the tip of your sock is red. And the red is slowly spreading to the rest of your sock. Are you bleeding? You quickly reach down and pull the sock off to see the damage. Your middle toe is gone. It's just gone. Just a stump is left in its place, steadily leaking blood onto the floor. My toe's itching now. You clumsily step back as if it would help you get away from what you were seeing. The blood trail simply follows your movements. 911. You have to call 911. Where's the... What, your tongue is... Wish abin? What's happening to me? Munch, munch, munch. You slowly look over to find the cat is still eating, completely unbothered by your suffering. Not bothering to try and stop the blood from dribbling out of your mouth. You keep watching in a daze as the cat is happily chews at the gross piece of... Wait, you look more closely at the mystery food in the cat's jaws. It looks vaguely familiar. It looks like a tongue? Ah. Before you can even think to do anything to stop it, the cat dives into the container again and bite. I'm too slow. Ah! Gah! You collapse to the floor, clutching your torso. You writhe around on the blood-streaked tiles, crying. Something inside you just... Blurk. Blood pours out from deep within you. Whatever that was felt important. And now it's probably gone too. It hurts. It hurts so much. Stop, please. You weakly try to reach up to the cat on the counter above you. Your vision blurs from the effort, from the pain, from your tears, from... Ugh! Your eyes. Your eyes. You fall limply back to the floor. You're licking blood all over. From all over. Your foot, your mouth, your inside, your eye sockets. You can feel your life fading away too. That's fine. If it means not feeling the pain of losing another part of you, then hopefully the cat will take its time eating your eyeballs and give you time to just you are what you eat. How many endings do I have? I have 10. I really want to do another... Oops. So what I might do is I might record some more in a minute, like split the recordings and do some shit, and record another episode tonight, but I will upload that one at a later date than this one. So with that being said, goodbye for now. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed this game, I will have it linked down below because it's a pretty cool game. I love this game. Kind of scary, but it's not so scary. It's a little bit scary with, you know, having a cat in the same room and having your window open. But I really enjoy this game, and it's free to download. So yeah, if you enjoy it, then get the game yourself, please. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!